How you doing out there? Today we are running a tutorial on how to run project number 2 for CE380. Now we pull up the function here, which is our code. Now what we're going to do is run the function. As you can see in Excel file prompts, we're going to go ahead and exit out of that, and now we're going to load a file for the GUI. So the user will click on this button. They're prompted to open up a file. We're going to open up Project1 file for them. Okay. The table from the Project1 goes into a UI table right here in the GUI with the tank and the outflows provided for each. Now what we can do is we can edit the data. So if a person wants to add a tank or edit what the flows are coming out of, we go ahead and hit the edit data button. Now we're going to go ahead and change this to 10, and we're going to go ahead and save the data. The data gets saved to a new file called new values. Okay, now after it gets saved in new values, we're going to go ahead and analyze that. But before we analyze it, we need to provide a TA analysis time of 20,000, and we're going to go ahead and do a time interval of 1. Now if I try to analyze this data without providing seconds or minutes for each of these, and a prompt will show up saying please choose either minutes or seconds for time analysis. So I go ahead and choose seconds. Now it tells me please choose either minutes or seconds for time interval. I'll go ahead and choose seconds to keep it consistent. Now we have either steady state or transient. I'm going to do this tutorial on transient. Now after changing the data, giving the analysis time and the time interval, giving seconds, and selecting transient, I'm going to go ahead and analyze the data. After analyzing the data, we have our dynamic bar plot, which is going by the analysis time and showing us the concentration as it goes up. As the time goes up, the concentration gets darker. You can see to the left, our reactor system, we have 4 tanks. So tank 1 is having an outflow to tank 2, tank 4 is having an outflow to tank 2, tank 3 goes to tank 4, and tank 3 goes to tank 1. Now from here, we're going to go ahead and graph the concentration versus time. Now once I go ahead and push this button, it'll show me the 4 tanks, which you can see right there, and how they're all going. Now I'm going to clear this and show you if I only want graph number 2, I go ahead and push graph and it gives me graph number 2. If I want graph number 4, it'll give me graph number 4. This concludes the tutorial for our project number 2 on our reactor concentration and reactor system.